Gary G after the game between the Clippers and world champion San Antonio Spurs. It looked like the Clippers were going to win this game. However, in the final minutes, the Spurs' savvy experience overtook the Clippers, winning the game by a score of 89-85. Great performance by the Clippers, only to fall short. The leader for the Clippers was Blake, 23, J.J. Redick, 13, Chris Paul, 12, and Jamal Crawford, 10. Stay tuned for videos and interviews to follow.
It's tough. You know, they basically gave us a clinic down the stretch on how to close out a game. You know, the tough part about it was our turnovers. That was very uncharacteristic of us turning the ball over like we did. And they converted. They converted. I think the biggest thing was the free throw. You know, they got into the bonus, I think with like 8 minutes left in the fourth. And we didn't even give ourselves a chance a few times down the stretch. I relaxed with the ball. Kawhi Leonard made an unbelievable steal right there at half court, got the jump ball, and that was a heads-up play and a big mistake on my part. Is
Kawhi now a player that you consider a star player, that a guy that can really beat you if he has a big night?
No question. I mean, he was the Finals MVP last year. You know, when you playing on a team like that with all those Hall of Famers, a lot of times you get overlooked. But anybody that plays in this league knows not to overlook him. He just goes out there and does what he's supposed to do every night.
Chris, can you talk about the final play, the layup that you had?
I missed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great play. Told coach I wanted the ball, drew it up, and missed. But we got to get it right. We got to get it right. You know, right now, win or lose. Obviously, we need to build up wins. We're not like San Antonio, and that we don't need to win, but we just got to figure us out instead of worrying about the wins and losses right now.
What to do, like everything's clicking for them. I mean, they've been together for a long time.
Yeah, and I mean, they do it all the time, but to tell you the truth, we got some really good looks. We got some good shots. They just didn't go down, and we just put them on the foul line. You know, a couple of them with some unfortunate calls, but still, we had opportunities. We just got some timely turnovers. Trying to get a good seed, but they just know how to play. They've had people in the system, for a long time. They just know how to play. They're just trying to make sure they're playing well at the right time.
Just know how to play, right? You guys have been together a while now too, like the core of this team. Do you guys know how you want to play, or is it still kind of evolving? Is that system?
Yeah, it's still evolving because I mean, there's new pieces. You add new pieces and different things like that, and it seems like they've been together, for a lot longer than probably they have, but that's why they're the defending champions.
Chris, can you talk about the positives you take out of this game going forward?
Our defense was amazing, especially in the first quarter. We held them to 39% shooting and 44. We shot 44%. On the stat sheet, it looked like we won the game, but it's all in who has the most points at the end. So we defended pretty well. Our offense, fourth quarter, they scored 25. We got 15, so that's where we lost. It's all about trust, and we're not there yet. We do it in spurts, but not consistently. And that's something we got to build on and keep working on, because it's all about team defense.
Our execution down the stretch, it really wasn't even execution, because when we came out of timeouts, we got what we wanted. It was more in transition and just in normal play the last 4 or 5 minutes. We had some pretty bad turnovers down the stretch of the game, and it was more the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. But I actually thought it was throughout. We had so many opportunities in transition to score, and we kept coming up empty. I thought in the first quarter, in the second quarter, in the third quarter. And you felt like at some point either it was going to break our way or the dam would break, and unfortunately the dam broke.
Talk about that last play. What was the call? Was Chris the point person to attempt to score?
Yeah, I'd take that last play all day. I think he was a layup, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and what we felt like is that they would show and Chris could beat, and then we emptied the backside out, so if it wasn't there, Blake would have been rolling down the middle. They would have had to make a choice. They made the choice to take that away, and that's why Chris got to the paint. So, he'll take that shot all day, and it just didn't make it. But to me, when you give up, you have so many empty possessions before then then the big one doesn't go your way sometimes. You know, it's a make-miss league, but we just had too many empty possessions over the last 5 minutes. This is a great example. I thought they executed well. And listen, the score was 89-85, so we didn't exactly, either team, play great offense. I mean, to hold them, they're a great offensive team, to 39% or 40%, and we shoot 45% basically. You know, you feel like you should have won the game.
How much of the last couple of minutes was their D tightening up, or you guys letting it get away?
A little bit of both. I mean, Kawhi Leonard made 2 terrific plays. I mean, the steal on CP was, that's why they have 5 rings.
Are you still loading things about this team?
Not down the stretch. Yeah, down the stretch, I thought we didn't execute. I keep saying execution. It really wasn't that. We just didn't function well down the stretch, you know. So I think you're always learning something about your team. I don't know what we learned tonight.
So why are they not functioning?
It just happens in a game. I mean, we can win 10 games in a row and then 11th have one of those games. You know, I thought in the first quarter we played great. The ball was moving. Second quarter, I thought we kind of let them back in it. Third quarter, we start playing well again. So, but again, they didn't play well either. You know, so I bet they're saying that things wasn't functioning for them either. But down the stretch, they made big shots. And one thing I thought they did and we didn't, I thought they really trusted the pass down the stretch. I thought we trusted the pass for about 42 minutes. And then I thought the last 6 minutes we didn't anymore. But I thought they did a terrific job.